Engine failure. Sort it. Sort it. Keep us alive, Darren.
I want to go for that fuel.
No, it's not. It's 90 degrees.
Oh, right. I know where I'm going wrong.
Ah! A light bulb moment. You're going to kill us. You can't afford to spend 27 minutes about with the trimmer. So, do you know that is a golden moment? So I'm going to hand you control. I'll open the door, shall I? Get a bit of air in here. Woohoo!
Stall.
Hedges. I'm going to crash the aeroplane.
So back at Kitty Hawk, as you can see, this is the first time I've been back since the circuit work I did, which I really wanted to continue with, but today the wind is just a bit too strong. We've got really strong crosswind. So we're going to go and do some more sort of safety stuff. So we're going to look at forced landings, trying to land with the engine not running properly, with the door open, all that sort of stuff. So it should be a fun one.
Let's go. Let me do the rally. Aileron into wind. So you want it into wind because you're going to have lift on the right hand side of the aircraft. It will yaw, by the way, after rotation.
Airspeed's alive.
Airspeed's alive, yeah, check. Good. These bees are in the green. Keep coming back on the column. Take that nose wheel. There she goes already, look. Nose pitch down now for the 10 degrees. Don't let it climb up after 10. Let it accelerate. Trimmers required. That's the one we want to do it. Gently go round to the left. Feel that wind shear then?
Yeah.
It's sank, didn't it? We'll go up the valley because it's uninhabited. It gives us a chance to do a slow, warm climb. Ooh, no big angles of bank.
That wasn't me.
No, but no big angles of bank. Not in this heat at low level. Don't want big angles of bank. All right, rudder. Let's look at cleaning away. It's in stages. 1 second on the trimmer. 1 second to go from one stage, 2 stage to 1 stage, and then one more second. That's good. Nice, good work. Any ideas what will happen to the temperature and the wind as we get higher?
It'll cool down and get less windy.
But what makes you say that? That's interesting.
Because as you increase height, the temperature gets colder.
It does, okay. And why would it get less windy with height?
I don't know, I just made that up.
Oh, I thought there's proper science. And I was...
If I get it right, it looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, okay. Well, that's nice. You can't bullshit a bullshit, so that's great. 120 as a heading. Nice flying, by the way, 5,000 feet, pretty well on heading. How does it feel for you?
Yeah.
Good. So we're going along quite merrily and dandy. Then we'll demonstrate the worst case scenario. There's a loud explosion, there's oil all over the window, so we know we've got an engine issue. I'm pitching for 70, which is my best glide, because I'm hoping I can even get a little bit of height. Not today, so not going to get any height today, not in this warm. I'm going to set an attitude for 70. I'm looking for 70. I'm getting the trimmer working quickly aft. I want it to settle at 70 so I can literally take my hands off like that. Now I'm going to have a very dynamic look around for a field that's within gliding distance. I've got one just over there on the wing.
Stall.
Well, it doesn't like that. It's me pitching up. So there it is. It's on the wingtip. Okay.
Oh, right, wingtip. Yep.
Yeah, that'll do. So we've had a total engine failure. So I'm not going to faff about trying to restart it. There's oil all over the window. So transponder code 7700.
Yep.
Mayday. Golf Kilo Delta. Radio Zulu. 3POB PA28. North of Pevensey Bay. Engine failure. And I will be conducting a forced landing into this field down here. Okay. So, things to consider is wind direction, pylons, sheep. We talked about the 5 S's, didn't we? Surface shape, surroundings, slow. Ideally, the best field is one where there's a pub right at the end of it, where we can safely park Gucci and then walk to the pub and have a beer. Gentlemen, once an aircraft lets you down, it's the property of the insurance company. And at this stage, I'm not worried about damage to this aircraft. I want to do nothing else but get us all on the ground safely.
Yep.
That's all I'm considering. Not worried about the damage, not worried about the insurance, not worried about what the flying club are going to say, what the chief pilot's going to say. It's a carriage to take you to the ground. And that is your sole.
Yep.
Wind's quite strong, so what I've noticed is I'm being drifted away, so I'm going to turn towards it, like being at a cocktail party, shoving all the canapes in your mouth. I'm putting a load in, chipmunk cheeks. Now I know I'm going to make it. I can spit some out. I can give myself a bit of room again. Happy with that?
Yep.
Okay, so mixture lean, mags off, fuel pump off, alternator off. Your brace position is going to be here. Glasses will be removed. Door will be popped open. The master switch will go off just as we go across the final hedge line. Aiming point's changing now. Instead of the centre of the field, where I'm right on the wing,
Yep.
I'm going to bring the aiming point to there.
Yep.
Happy with that?
Yep.
Still coming down, still 70. Are you comfortable that we would make this at the moment?
Yep.
Okay, so I would now
500.
potentially dirty up, push
final for one
trim forward to maintain the flying speed. There's our field.
Yeah.
We'd definitely get in there, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Okay, going around. Level. Full power. Hold here. Go to 2 stages. Now pitch. We're looking for a pos rate because it's minus rate at the moment. Now we have a positive rate. It's power up, pitch up, clean up, go up.
Yep.
Okay. Get rid of the flight director.
Pos rate on. You mean climb?
Pos rate.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Can we say pos rate?
Yeah.
We climb away. The engine failure after takeoff. We were talking to the examiner before we had the flight. It's likely to occur at this phase because you're low level. He wants to see what you're going to do. What's the rule?
You want to
Engaging
pick a field then
autopilot.
70. Or 70 first.
Let me show you. Bang. Look how quickly the speed reduces.
Yep.
So we want 70 because it's the best glide. Pick the softest area over here.
Yep.
Click, click, click. Dirty up. Hold the speed. If you get a chance, mixture lean, mags off, fuel pump off. If you get the chance, no time for maydays or faffing about. Down into the field we go. Happy with that?
Yep.
Just to remind you, the go around is level, full power. We've got the drag flap on. I'm really having to push here, really working. Get rid of the drag flap. We've powered up, we've pitched up. We're looking for a positive rate.
Yep.
Now we can clean up and go up. I'm going to say most examiners that I know typically favour, they go above 500, typically 700 to 800 feet, expect it.
Okay.
Right? What they're looking for is nose down, fly the aeroplane, dirty it up, pick the softest spot. They do not want to see the impossible turn.
Yeah.
Okay? They don't want to see the, oh, I'm really slow and I'm going to turn it back to the field because what happens?
Stop.
At low level, would you want to be stalling?
Stop.
Spinning?
Stop.
No, you wouldn't.
Stop.
No, you wouldn't at all. Do not ever attempt the impossible turn.
No.
Okay. So if it fails, I'll just demo again now. So if it fails again now, watch the speed, how quickly it comes back if I hold the nose up.
Yeah.
So you don't want to hold the nose up. You want to gently, remember, you don't want to push him out of the seat.
Yeah.
You want to pitch down for 70.
Yeah.
Choose 45. So over there, that's a soft spot. Slow as possible. Thank you very much. Down we go. And you are going to land where you're going to land, aren't you?
Yeah.
Now, at this phase, if there's a beautiful area here, I would say to the examiner, there's actually a very, very, very nice area here, and I'm going to go here. You've got the height, by the way. Look,
Yeah.
you've got 600, 700 feet.
Yeah.
Just going to remind you, going around is full power with third stage, level. Get rid of the third stage, which is the drag flap. Pitch up, look for a positive rate. We have that now. Power up, we've done. Pitched up, we've done. Cleaning up, we're doing. Going up, we're definitely doing that. 900 feet per minute.
Yeah.
Can you see a very large straw field over there
Yeah.
on the wingtip? Just a hint. Keep that.
The yellow one out of all of them. Yeah.
So when the examiner says to you on the test, we're now going to look at the practice force landing. Already my eyes would be out scanning around for somewhere, and unless you're on a specific heading, you can hang around near the area where you're going to go, can't you? You've got to make life easier for yourself on the test, because let's face it, you're going to be nervous on the day. Despite the training that I'm going to, instill and get, you're both going to be flying to an amazingly good standard, but you'll be nervous on the day because that's human, isn't it? So make life easy for yourself. So don't go too far away from it now. Which way's the wind drifting you?
It's drifting That's
taking you away from it, isn't it? Can you see that now? The wing isn't even touching it, even in that short period of time. So curl yourself around to the right on the climb. Good, keep coming to the right a little bit. Okay, well you don't want to be over it, because of course that you make life hard for yourself as well.
What am I doing? Climbing to 2.5?
Yeah. Well, you were. Engine failure.
Okay. So, I'm going to get my 70.
Yeah, keep us in balance.
Stall. Stall.
Please don't stall it.
Stall,
What happens to the nose?
stall,
Please don't
stall.
stall it. Pitch down, get the 70, then trim for that. Not too much pitch down. Just a bit. Oh, okay. We're all up down with the nose here today. Okay. You can't afford to spend 27 minutes of your life f***ing about with the trimmer. Trim it, fly it, and then select a field. You've got to get on with this. If this is for real, you get one chance. Don't get slow. Where are we going, Darren? Where are we going?
We're going to that field there.
Oh yeah, okay, what, the straw coloured one?
Yep.
Yep, that's...
I can't keep the thing at 70, that's the problem.
Alright, why? Select pitch angle, it holds the 70, it's there, and now trim for that. I think you trimmed slightly too far off. Let go, just let go. Okay. Are you going to make it? You definitely would. In fact, if anything, you're high. So, what would you do? Transponder code 7700. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Of Kilo Delta, Romeo Zulu. Engine failure. Herspon so. Going to force land. 3 passengers on board. Door open. Talk about that. Move glasses. Will you make it?
Yes, we're coming now.
Dirty, dirty, dirty then. Click, click, click. Get on with it. Don't piss about. Good. But nose down to retain the flying speed. Now, if you find you're high, you think, oh shit, I'm too high, which you are, follow me through. I'm going to demo this. What you can do is you can do some S-turns, or you can side slip. I'm preferring to do an S-turn, because I'm just burning up air. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Just giving myself more distance. Will we make it now?
500.
We're probably too far over.
Oh no, I'm side slipping down. We definitely get in here. Okay, don't want to go too low. Power up, hold, level, taking all that weight of that drag flap. Drag flap away, pitching up, we've powered up, we've pitched up. Now we're going to clean up, we're going to go up. I'm going to hand it back to you.
Okay. I have control.
You do.
So I think I was just stayed too close to it then at the end.
Possibly.
So I picked it and I was out with the 70 shit.
Yeah, do you know, so the interesting thing, what I notice when I teach this for the first, not the first time for people, but certainly in the early stages, is they spend the first 1,500 feet of 2,500 that I've given them as a present around with the trimmer, staring at the speed, actually trying to fly the aeroplane. So you've got to get used to pitching for 70 straight away, trimming just to get your hands off.
Yeah.
Then you've got spare capacity because the aircraft is going to fly itself at 70 there.
Yep.
It's very common.
Stall.
Super common.
Stall.
Don't worry, it's a hot day. Interestingly, yesterday we were doing 80 knots and it said stall. Because stalling, what causes stalling?
So if the angle of attack's not right, it drops the wing.
Yeah, that's brilliant. So it's not speed, it's angle of attack, isn't it?
Yeah.
So people say, oh, what's the stall speed of the PO-28? Well, if we're going up and flying it gently into the stall, there's a speed clean and there's a speed with flaps, isn't there? But that's not where the aircraft would necessarily stall. So if you've got very big bank angles going on and you're asking a
Engaging
lot.
autopilot.
Okay. Disconnect the autopilot, please. Thank you. Get rid of the flight director. It's just because we're going in and out of its parameters where it says I can do a better job than you, Darren.
Sure.
That's all.
This needs a service, I reckon.
I think so. I think you're right. I think I've given you far too much height. Good. 70. Concentrate. Get it to 70. Good. Pick a field.
Okay, I'm going to go for that yellow one there. No, I'm not. I need to look at the wing. I'm going to go for that one there.
Okay, you don't need to look at the wing. Doesn't matter if you're above something. If that's a good place to land, but then we just plan how we fly it to our venue. Much better, by the way, in terms of speed. You've still got your field inside.
So I'm going to take that one there.
Okay, yeah. Nice. So what else are we going to do now? Whilst we've got VHF height.
And transpond 7700.
Yep.
Mayday, Golf, Kilo, Delta Romeo, Zulu, 3 persons on board.
So there's still a little bit of a speed control issue, and I admit it's a choppy day. It's a choppy day. Still got the field inside, have you?
Yep.
Hold the control wheel steer button for me, please, because that stops the autopilot engaging. If you do anything it doesn't like, this means you're properly flying the machine. 2 stages at the moment.
Yeah, too high for that field that I picked.
Okay.
So I'm going to go over here because I've got plenty of height.
Good thinking. You could dirty up a little bit more. You've got another stage, don't forget. That way you can get the nose down a little bit more, so you'll increase your rate of descent, won't you? Because flap does not increase lift. Certainly not with 3 stages on this. It changes the way the sense of pressure works on the wing, but it definitely adds a lot of drag. So it's a useful tool to come down, not to climb.
Okay, so it was that field.
Okay, why isn't it then? Could it still be?
Yeah, if I come round.
Well, come round then.
But I need to get away from it first. Oh, no, I don't.
Which field is it, please?
That one with the little bobbles in it,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is a shit one to pick.
Alright, okay,
I'll,
do.
I'll stick with it anyway.
Okay, go around. Remember how to go around?
Yeah.
Go around,
That's it.
go around now, go around. Power, hold it level. Good, now pitch up. You've powered up, pitch up, look for a positive rate, clean up, go up, don't let the nose drop. Alright, rudder. Get rid of the flight director. Climb away. Engine failure. Sort it. Just keep us alive. Keep us alive, Darren.
I want to go for that field.
No, it's not. It's 90 degrees. Why are you going over there? It's 45. Where are we going?
Over there.
Okay.
500.
Got to keep us alive, man. What's the best glide speed?
70.
What are we doing?
Too slow, 58.
Yeah, you're going to kill us. So get us in a field. Don't kill us. Go around. Hold it level first. Good. 2 stages. Now, you've powered up, pitch up, positive rate, clean up, go up. Hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Harder than you think.
Yeah.
The constant aspect method for me, having flown everything from hit specials to, well, everything, pretty much. It works in any airframe because the wing tends to be a useful, real life gauge.
Yep.
Okay. Can I have control just
Yep.
for a moment?
Yep.
Just going to show you. So boom, engine failure. Right. Okay. Looking for 70. Wings in that straw field over there. Okay. Looking for the 70.
So once you've got a 70, you're not doing anything with the
No, I can let go.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit fast at the moment. Okay. So,
Yep.
oil all over the window. We're not
Yep.
going anywhere. Transponder 7700. Get the Mayday call done. Quick glance, look at the wing.
Yep.
Now, see the drift now. The wing isn't near the centre of that field.
Yep.
So now I'm going to take a load of canapes in my mouth and 5 glasses of champagne. Thank you very much.
Stall.
Try and avoid that. But we're stalling, but it's 70.
Yep.
So remember, it's angle of attack. Okay, now I'm nearer the field. The wing will touch that, potentially, if I actually put it here and show you both. If I dip the wing, it will be in the field now, won't it?
Yep.
Happy with that?
Yep.
So, just maintaining the 70, 7700, do the Mayday call, Mayday. Now, time to clean the aeroplane away. We're not going to restart. Mixture, mags, fuel, brace, door, glasses.
But it's
Happy with
not in
that?
the centre of the field now.
It's not. Correct. So even though you don't turn and put the wing in the centre, you were able to see that we were getting drifted away, weren't you? Massive improvement there already. So you've got a good idea. Are we going to make the field?
Yes.
Great. Bang, bang, bang. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Heat 70. There's the field.
500.
Aiming point changes from the centre to this boundary here. We definitely get it.
Oh, right, I know where I'm going wrong.
Ah! A light bulb moment.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm trying to, I was trying to keep the wing in the centre of it too long, and then by the time I'm about to land, I'm miles out because I've been looking at the wing.
Okay,
So there is a point where you let go of it, and you just go, right, actually, now there's the field.
exactly that.
Right.
Happy with that?
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, once you've got, so you've got your 70,
Stall,
choose your
stall.
field, get your wing in. Once you've got your wing in its centre and you're ready to go, that's when you just drive it.
The wing is a tool to use, which you can use to know whether you're going to reach the field, but you've already got a sense of where you would glide to without the wing needing to, you can see where the wing roughly is because you can rotate the wing in your mind, can't you?
Yeah. So that's telling you like you're not going to pick that field right over there.
No, exactly that. So do you know that is a golden moment? If I'm going to hand you control, because you do a better job than I do, to be honest. So that is a lovely moment,
Yeah,
because
I
you're
understand
now beginning to get the start of energy management. Okay, and you're beginning to understand how this thing actually glides. So you're beginning to really dial yourself into the airframe now. Ah, another leap, another rung on the ladder climb. Ah, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just understand like with which bit that's to find your field. Once you've got your field, you
Absolutely.
focus on landing the thing.
You can, because that wing now is in your mind all the way around the airframe, isn't it?
Yeah.
In terms of distance, so you could gauge where you are in relation to the field that you're going to land in. Now, high throttle. Oh, we've got a reduction of power. Okay, not a total power failure, but it's popping and fasting, and it's not a happy bunny.
Yep.
Ooh. Now you've got the throttle fully open, and that's the most power that you have now. Right. Let's go back to Kitty Hawk. So first of all, where is Kitty Hawk from here, do you think?
It's over there.
Great. So get us going over there. Now, little hint. What you don't want to see is any minus going on. You definitely want to see climbing, because height is your friend, as you know.
I can't touch that.
No, can't touch that.
Yep.
So now you've got to juggle between stall, and getting climbing going on. Because even if you arrive at Kitty Hawk really high, that's what you want. Because height is your friend.
So keep this above 1500 is what we think.
I just want you to try and have some rate of climb.
Okay.
If it's 150 feet, juggle with the speed. So you're playing, keep it in balance. You must keep it in balance. You're adding drag, it's not in balance.
Okay, so I need a bit of speed to get that back going. Yeah.
You see now you're giving height away again. Think of that as a bank account. You're spending money. You don't want to spend anything, you want to save, even if it's 50 feet per minute. So you need to juggle with the speed. No, please don't do big pitch ups, because it's just going to get slow. You're getting a rate of climb, which is great, but you won't sustain it. I want you to sustain it.
Yep.
And because you've got a high angle of attack going on and low power, you're used to it being higher power, we're going off course here. We're sort of bananaing around to the right.
I've got it to look where we're going.
Yeah, well, just don't want to see any minuses in here. Want to see pluses. So yeah, you can trim. So say to yourself, I think 60 works. Try and hold 60 and see if you get a pos rate at 60. All the time you're spending money.
Stall.
Yes, it's got to make it back to Kitty Hawk with this reduced power. Okay. Now, what we can do is we can say, why have we got a reduction of power? Why do you think? What could it be? Give me some examples of things that would reduce power.
Wrong. Fuel tank.
Yeah, okay.
Mixture wrong.
So we could go fuel pump on.
Yeah.
We could go right tank, switch to the right tank. Mixture, that's fully rich.
Because that might be blocked or something. But
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, exactly that. Now, because suddenly start going again, couldn't it?
Yep.
But it's not, in your case, unfortunately.
Okay. Oh, kind of figured.
Of course not. You couldn't be that lucky. Darren, you're in an abnormal situation with reduced power, other people's lives in your hand, you are navigating as the Kitty Hawk. You still have capacity to think about wind and headings. You're doing a great job. How cool is that? Would you have been in this position 2 weeks ago?
Not a chance.
No, it's amazing how quickly, when that light bulb comes on, how much more capacity you've got. Now, while we're sitting here, there's a terrible electrical burning smell. Okay, suddenly these avionics go off. So now you've lost your navigation, haven't you? So you've got to look out the window. Oh, that's a really bad electrical smell. So what could we do now?
We're going to switch off the fans and the aircon.
Yeah, we could start shedding load, but we think it's the screens, right? Particularly this one. This one seems to...
Pull the breakers.
Well done. Okay, so avionics bus. Boop, pull that. You're right. What can we use for airspeed and altimeter at the moment?
This.
Great. Got the standby. That seems to be working, doesn't it? Is this a Mayday situation? Or is it a pan?
Pan.
Okay, it is a pan, you're right. But it could very easily become a Mayday. And somebody asked me the other day whether I would squawk 7700. I personally would.
Yeah, because you've got no avionics. You've got
Exactly.
No anything.
Although now, by pulling the avionics breaker, we've actually removed the transponder. We've got nothing now.
Yep.
Simulated, of course. And the other thing is, wow, it's really smoky in here because that's. Oh, and I'm choking. Great idea. In fact, I'll open the door, shall I? Get a bit of air in here. That's no, leave that open. That's fine. Where's Kitty Hawk from here then?
It's over there
Oh
somewhere.
yeah. Good. Woohoo! Now, can you feel the buffet of the way the airframe changes the way it handles the door? So if you get a door open in flight, don't crash the aeroplane. Leave the bloody door alone.
So am I coming in on 3-4?
Yes. So how are you gonna? What's your plan? Talk to me about your plan.
I'm going to go round that way.
Oh yeah, okay.
Is that a good plan?
Yeah. Watch the speed though. Watch the speed. What's the optimum
70.
speed? Yeah, okay. Now, you have the throttle up to my finger, so you can't have more power than this. Does that make sense?
Yep.
At the moment, I just want you to set us up. Give yourself room. 30 up as required with flap. Don't get slow. Don't get slow. Oh, you're way high, aren't you?
Yep.
So don't screw this up. So go round again if you need to, but don't reduce the thrust. Maybe get rid of the third stage, go to 2.
Yep.
You're way, way high. You're not going to get in from here. No way. So go gently round again. Keep it. Don't lose any height. Imagine you have 2 non-pilots in here at the moment relying on you, Darren. Don't pitch up.
Stall.
So I'll say, what's that mean, Darren? What does stall mean? Can you smell my bottom now? 30 up. Give yourself room. Look, still high. Still high. What we can do with the power?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Hey.
Oh, I forgot this.
Right. Take us in there. Now listen. You now have all the throttle if you need it. For real. Just treat this as a normal landing.
Okay.
Alright? We're final 3-4 kilometers. Where's your airspeed indicator?
I'm just feeling it.
Oh, why are we going up and down? Up and down like a bloody seesaw. What the? Feel the buffet from the door. You feel the buffet on the airframe. Feel it shaking. That's me being stupid.
500.
500. Stable. Gets more onto the centre line. Come on, you've done circuits. Tiny trickle of power. Tiny trickle of power. Trickle, I said. No power now. Maintain the 70. Maybe short final signal. I'm gently going to come on with you, only because it's a huge crosswind. Don't sink. That's it. Adding the power. No, let it pitch up. Keep the airspeed. Look at your aiming point. To the right. Stay ahead of the aeroplane. Tiny bit of power. We're going to get into the hedges. Going to crash the aeroplane. Now we're ballooning up again. Power, 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 power. Reduce the power. Now we're going to make it. Now we're going to make it.
I thought we were going to go round.
No.
stall, 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 stall.
That was a landing, wasn't it?
That was a landing.
Welcome to Skiffy Hawk.
So, interestingly, we got it into the stall, literally about 6 inches above, and it just stalled onto the runway. That's okay. We made it, didn't we?
Did we?
We're still alive, aren't we?
Yeah.
No damage to aircraft. It's great.
Ooh,
That's good, Darren. Well done.
that was fun. Honestly, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
That was really exciting, actually. It was. I enjoyed
Good,
it.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Lots of abnormals.
I'm really looking forward to getting, like, so I've still got no idea landing. Still no idea on that, but I definitely got that wing thing. I
Good.
definitely feel like I'm flying all right. So it's kind of, obviously it's improving each time, but I think I've just got to get this, it's the approach. I think I just don't know how to do it. I don't know what I'm doing.
The circuit will sort that out.
Yeah.
Because we'll do flapless, we'll do 2-stage approaches, 1 stage clean. We'll do all those. And we'll do lots of glide approaches. So you actually get a chance to, I'll do an engine failure at some point, or usually on mid downwind or something. And then you glide it round. So on energy management on a light aircraft is an absolute crucial part of that concrete foundation that we're putting in your fly.
Yeah.
Glad you enjoyed that.
It was good.
It's all right.
It's really,
And we literally came down, feel it stalled, just as a touch the runway.
Yeah.
Literally 6 inches above.
That's why it hit a bit hard, because of the stall.
Yes, wasn't hard. It was just firm. We just touched down because we'd lost all lift at that point.
Yeah.
Or virtually all lift, and it literally just came in the last 6 inches. And that's because I was deliberately opening the door to make it.
no, it's fine. But I forgot that I'm allowed to come down on the throttle. I knew I wasn't allowed to go up, but I
Yeah.
completely forgot.
Yeah, of course.
I thought it was set. It's like, right, I can't touch it anymore. So I just had it in my head. I can't touch it. So that's why I'm fucking about at 1,500 feet.
I thought you'd do that.
Right. So that was intentional.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
why I had my finger there. I thought you can close it, chaps. I've got to say to you both, this whole course is like a jigsaw puzzle, and when you arrive, I throw the puzzle all over the table with the picture upside down, and I don't show you the box, so you don't even know what the picture is. I try and show it to you in the first lesson. I go, there it is. It's a castle with a little rose garden and a moat. And you go, okay, there it is. And then I take it away again, don't I? And then I go, right, today we're going to pick that bit of jigsaw up. Can you remember what that is? And it's just a bit of blue. It could be the sky or it could be the moat. Don't know, do you? But ultimately what happens is I start turning more bits of the jigsaw up the right way. And you go, oh, I already know that goes with that.
Yeah.
And that's how this works.
Yeah, no,
and it's a lovely course. This whole course is
really
great.
Like, it's so much more fun now.